Here are some pregnancy symptoms that I had before getting a positive pregnancy test. I've already made a video like this when I was pregnant with Ollie, which was 4 years ago now, and still I have people liking and commenting on it 4 years later. So clearly there's not enough videos on it, and I thought, why not do it again? Because we were actively trying for a baby, I was looking out for symptoms and I wanted to test early, so I did have the advantage of knowledge. Obviously, if you're not trying, you may miss some of these signs. First symptom was that I was getting really bad period-like cramps around my ovulation window, and then for a week after my ovulation. Then when it came to my actual period, normally I get cramps like 2 or 3 days beforehand, and I had nothing, no cramps. Some women don't know, but in the whole month you have a 24-hour window that you can get pregnant in when you are ovulating. You want to be doing the deed before then and during then. Once the egg's been fertilized, it then takes 6 to 12 days for it to work its way down your fallopian tubes and then implant into your uterus. And this was when I was experiencing my really bad cramps, so I did figure maybe it was implantation cramps. Number 2, I got an eye twitch, which is really random, but I also got one with my first pregnancy with my son. When you Google it, it is actually a pregnancy symptom. Can mean dehydration, but apparently it's a pregnancy symptom too. I don't normally get eye twitches, and knowing that I had one with my son's pregnancy 4 years ago, I was like, maybe this is a sign. Number 3 was tired. I was just really exhausted, which you could put down to also having 2 toddlers to run around, because I have a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old, but it was a weird kind of tired where like it felt like I wasn't getting any sleep at all and waking up just as exhausted. Obviously, when you're in your first trimester, your body is working overtime to provide for a baby, so being tired is an obvious symptom. My pancakes became a little bit more tender, also then lost my appetite. So all of those symptoms combined, and having known that we were trying for a baby, I thought, yeah, I think I need a test. Honestly though, every pregnancy that I've had has been different in some way. Bear in mind, all of these symptoms were before I got my positive pregnancy test. Since then, the symptoms have changed or gotten worse. If you're pregnant and you're like me and you have no appetite, but you're constantly starving and you do need to feed yourself, but like no food is tasting or seeming good, take it slow. Don't force yourself to eat a proper breakfast, lunch and dinner. I would just do lots of little snacks throughout the day. I have basically been living off Jats, crackers and anything plain. Every pregnancy is just so different, and I am so grateful to be doing this again, but I feel like I have truly forgotten everything since having my toddlers. It feels like 10 years ago that I was last pregnant with them, and I've forgotten everything. Obviously the last and most obvious sign was the fact that my period was late, but for the women who have irregular periods, it might be easier to track your symptoms versus like wait for a period. Thanks for watching. Bye.